Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the No Money Spent Road to Glory, and today we're going to be looking at the new Legacy Showcase Series 2 player, Nate Thurmond. He is now in the packs in the market, and we're also going to be talking about the Spotlight Series challenges and the players that you get for them, because of course we have completed them all as of yesterday, and we got that Diamond Magic Johnson. Now, this is actually the second time I'm having to record this video, which is so annoying. I lost the audio just as I went to record. I realised I'm having to record this at the last minute now, because of course I can't let the streak of daily uploads die. We've got to keep it going. So the fact to have 422,000 MT in the top right hand corner, that is of course way more than I had yesterday, and that is because I redeemed all of the auctions earlier in, well, what was a video, but of course is now nothing. So these are the last few players we have left to sell. And in terms of the Isaiah Thomas set, we sold Joe Dumars. He went for 83,000 MT. Dominique sold for 48,000, because we actually made quite a bit of profit on him. We bought him for 40,000, I believe. We did lose a bit out on Joe Dumars. We bought him for 90,000 MT, so in terms of tax and that, we've definitely lost quite a bit on him. Kevin McHale, we managed to sell 15,000 MT, which is actually really good, because we only paid 9,000 MT for him, so that was really good. Everyone else sold for 1,000 MT, apart from Kelly Tripuka, yeah, that's his name, who sold for 7,000 MT, I believe. So I don't think we lost too much on him, which is pretty nice. But yeah, Joe Dumars selling for a decent amount, and so did Dominique. So 422,000 MT is what we're seeing at the moment, with nothing else really in the club to sell. In terms of today's agenda and daily limited time event, we had two domination ones, but both of them were from heat check players, which is pretty disappointing, not going to lie, because of course they are pretty expensive, and by the time you've bought them and then sold them back, chances are you'd have probably lost this amount of MT in tax anyway. Unlimited, we're not going into unlimited just yet, and then of course we need to go into unlimited at some point this month, because we need to play another 13, well, we need to win another 13 games. It's probably going to take us more than 13 games to get 13 wins, but we will get there eventually. And of course, we need to start evoing out some more cards. And speaking of evoing cards, so Chuck Person, we are only 2 games away. We are 8 3-pointers away, and we are 49 points away. So really, really close to getting him evoed, which is really exciting. And if we come over here and take a look at his price as a diamond card, it is about 60,000 MT, so that is really nice. So I'm going to be really excited when we get rid of him. We do, of course, then have Junior Bridgman, which is going to be a bit of a grind, because I don't really want to do him. And we do have Vinnie Johnson down here as well, who I've played 5 games with, and he's got 145 points. Now, those 145 points actually came just in 2 games. The other 3 games, he's just been in the squad while I've been scoring with the Chuck Person. So haven't really focused on him too much. But of course, getting the games played is the main thing with him. Now, in terms of the packs, a new one today, Nate Thurmond Legacy Showcase Series 2. So in these packs we do, of course, have a pink diamond Nate Thurmond, we've got a diamond Steve Smith, we've got an amethyst Evo Joe Smith, and we've got a ruby Tony Allen. So nothing crazy, and if you are looking to rip packs, I guess they are kind of cheap, you know, 20 packs for 89,000 VC. It's not bad, but of course that is not going to be us. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the stats of those guys. So Nate Thurmond coming in as a 97 overall pink diamond, 6'11", so not bad at the centre position. It actually comes with 9 Hall of Fame badges, which is really nice. So contact finisher, consistent finisher, back down punisher, which is of course a fantastic badge to have this year in post players. Rebound chaser, Hall of Fame, defensive leader, rim protector. So defensively, this guy is an absolute monster. Intimidator on goal, brick wall of course, pogo stick as well, so you can be spamming triangle down in the paint. And then onto his attributes, 55 post fades. He definitely don't want to be fading with this guy, that's for sure. He's got an 80 mid, which is definitely hittable. Good dunking stats. We've got great block at 94, interior defense of a 97, great rebounding, and really good speed actually. 79 speed on a center is fantastic. I mean, you can see what Andre Drummond is right there, and I believe they are the same height. So yeah, both 6'11", but Nate Thurmond vastly faster than Andre Drummond. So yeah, that's definitely a bonus for that Nate Thurmond card. Not sure what it will sell for, but his price will probably come down in the next few days, of course. We've got this Diamond Steve Smith coming in with 3 Hall of Fame badges, volume shooter, tireless scorer, and difficult shots. So not the worst Hall of Fame badges, but not the best, obviously. He also comes with contact finisher. We've got Deadeye, flexible release, green machine, hot zone hunter, quick draw, range extender, but he does have steady shooter, which is a little bit disappointing. Obviously, we really don't like that badge. In terms of his attributes going on the offensive end, 85 driving layup, not bad, a 94 mid-range, 93 ball, speed boosting at 86 ball handling, good defense as well, and decent speed at 84. So Steve Smith, definitely not a bad card to have. And then Joe Smith, now this guy is really, really exciting. Is this one really going to end at 3? Surely not. Oh, no, don't bid. Oh, Jesus. We just bid 25,000. Oh, I did not want to do that. Who's bid 25,000 on that? Oh, God damn it. Well, we have now, but who had that bid on it anyway? I thought it was going to go up in little increments because the first bid was like 4k and I thought it would just keep going like that. Oh, God damn it. Well, there we go. We've managed to buy, I guess we should celebrate. We got a 91 rated Joe Smith. So now we can take a look at his stats, I suppose. That's a good thing. God, that's so annoying. So 6'10" coming in. We can have a look at his Evo stats as well, which is good, I suppose. But, oh, that's such an L. That's such a massive L. That feels really bad, man. So yeah, in terms of his badges, we've got Box, we've got Rebound Chaser, Post Move Lockdown, Worm, Back Down Punisher, Contact Finisher, Deep Hooks as well, and Quick Draw, and Brick Wall. So some really nice stats. His Evo's there, as you can see, quite a lot to do with him. We'll go down to the Evo section in a second. He's got actually really well-rounded offensive stats. So good driving layup, good post games, really good mid-range at a 94, 83 ball, good dunking, good ball control, good passing, good defense, good rebounding, and decent speed. So this guy can do a little bit of everything. And then let's take a look at his Evo. So 1,400 points is quite a lot of points. 900 rebounds is kind of ridiculous. Like, you can average, I want to say, about 25 rebounds a game if you're doing games of like domination and stuff on like All-Star or Superstar difficulty. Probably in Rookie difficulty, you would be able to get quite a few more. But I'd say on average 20 to 25 rebounds a game. So, of course, straight away, that's going to take you about 40 games, maybe, something like that, to get up to that. And I know you need to play 60 games, but of course, you'd much rather be doing that in Triple Threat offline, which are nice and quick games, rather than doing full games of domination, which is probably what this guy will take to get 900 rebounds. But in terms of his stats, he goes up a little bit in his post moves. Rebounding goes up quite a lot. Defensive rebounding goes up to a 96. Interior defense up to a 92. Strength goes up to 95. And wow, he gets 7 Hall of Fame badges. So we get Pick and Popper, Post Spin Technician, Drop Stepper, Moving Truck, Cross Key Scorer, Deep Hooks, and Pick and Roller. So not the best Hall of Fame badges, you know, like Drop Stepper's really nice. Post Spin Technician, that's definitely good down in the post, of course. Pick and Roller, get a couple of boosts from that. But in terms of his actual stats as well, they got really nice as well. So this guy is already a machine, and he's going to get even better with all of these stats and badges. So it'll be very interesting to see what he sells for at his diamond level. I guess now we've bought him, we're going to have to Evo him. I can't believe I was such an... Who bid 25k on that card already when it was selling for like 13k? I don't know who did that, but there we go. We took an L. It's a good job we got the MT that we can actually take that blow on the chin and it doesn't affect us too much. But yeah, in terms of the content today, an Amethyst Evo Joe Smith is actually, 6'10", so he can play the small forward as well. So a 6'10" small forward with these stats, that would be ridiculously OP. So we'll definitely have to look into getting him Evo'd in the next couple of days and weeks. And then we move on to the Spotlight Series challenges. So I said we're going to have a little chat about this, and let's have a little chat about it. So we did complete Isaiah Thomas yesterday, and then of course we've done Dirk, we've done Clyde the Glide, KG, and Dwayne Wade. So first of all, let's go ahead and talk about their Evo cards that you actually get for those players' sets. So of course you get one... you have to play one game, and then you get this card at the entry level. So for Clyde the Glide, he was a Sapphire, KG was an Emerald, D-Wade was an Emerald, IT was a Sapphire, and so was Dirk. So you play one game, you get the card, and then in the remaining 16 challenges, you have to use them in every single game, and a lot of them do have challenges where you either need to score, get rebounds, or get assists, or get steals in terms of Isaiah Thomas getting a triple-double as well. So that was always fun. But yeah, let's go through these guys one by one. So we'll start down the bottom. So these two guys, as you can see, I have not Evo'd up. They are at level 2. And of course, that was just from playing with them from the challenges. I didn't actually go out of my way to Evo them. And I will not be playing with these guys anymore this year. Neither of these guys are worth it, in my opinion. You have to Evo them up quite a way for them to actually be usable. I mean, this Dirk, you have to get all the way to the diamond level just for him to get boost to his speed, which is at 50. So if you want to play that long with Dirk with 50 speed, then yeah, be my guest. But there's much better out there on the market. And the same goes for this Isaiah Thomas. Even at his final Evo stage, he's only going to have a 76 3-pointer and a 92 mid-range. Now, 92 mid-range is quite nice and high, but at the end of the day, you can buy cards off the market, or you can Evo other cards that will have similar stats. We've got a D-Wade here that I did fully Evo in the first couple of weeks of the game, or the first month of the game. He was good at his time, but now I definitely don't think this is worth it. If I got this card today, I would definitely not go through all 5 levels. I think I just did it at the start because there wasn't many Evo cards out. You know, you had to really make do with what you had, and we made do with what we had, and we got him all the way to 5 stars, like we did with this Kevin Garnett. And again, he was a fantastic card. He was a lot of fun to play with. I mean, look at all these badges he gets. It's ridiculous. He was really good fun. He'd probably still be semi-usable today, so I definitely recommend him over Dwayne Wade, but even still, there's better out there than him on the market at the moment. Even this Joe Smith is head and shoulders above this KG, and of course I've put in so much work to this KG, and we just picked this guy up for 20k. So yeah, definitely you've got to weigh up how much time it's going to take compared to how viable it is to actually buy someone off the market with similar or even better stats. And then up the top, we got Clyde the Glide, our only Diamond 5-star Evo, and he was a hell of a mission. So he needed 150 steals on his final level of Evo, which is just ridiculous. I can't believe I did that. Like, I can't believe I had the willpower and the motivation to go through that, but I think the weekly challenges really did help me get through that. So his Diamond level, his final Evo level, 90 mid-range, 85 3-point shot, 92 driving layup, and of course he gets 3 Hall of Fame badges with it as well. He is a fantastic card, but this Desmond Mason is even better than him, in my opinion anyway. And of course, we only had to do 1 Evo level on him. So for all of his levels combined, it would have probably taken so many thousands of points to actually get him there. That again, at this stage of the game, definitely not worth it, in my opinion. Now, let's move down here to the rewards section for the Spotlight series. So you can see the top line is all of the Evo cards themselves, and all of these guys you get from completing the challenges. So for each challenge series of 17 games, you get obviously this card up the top, and then you get 1 Ruby card and 1 either Emerald or Sapphire card. So for the first set, I believe, is when you got Darko Milicic, and I think you also got a Sapphire for D Wade set. So you got an Emerald and a Sapphire for D Wade, and then the remaining 4 sets, you've got a Sapphire and then a Ruby. Now, obviously, the problem with these guys is none of them are really usable. Even when you get them, even at the start of the game, obviously a Darko Milicic and a Dennis Johnson really weren't that usable. And yeah, the same definitely goes for now. If you completed these now, I definitely wouldn't recommend getting any of these cards. You can buy cards off the market for about 1,000 MT. That will be 10 times better than all of these guys. Other rewards on all of the challenges. Each set of challenges has 1 reward that is 3 tokens and 1 reward that is 6 tokens. So you're going to get 9 tokens for each set that you complete. And then in terms of MT, every other game obviously has quite a bit of MT as a reward, but the final 3 is where it really gets good. You get 2,500 for Challenge 15, you get 5,000 for Challenge 16, and you get 7,500 for Challenge 17. So you really do start to make quite a bit of MT as you get towards the back end of the challenges, and of course, especially if you do them all, that MT is going to start adding up. Now, in terms of the actual players that you need to buy and how expensive they are, so for the D-Wade set, this one was, of course, the first one that was released. Carmelo coming in at about 50k, and then Tim Duncan coming in about 30k. So in total for this set, you probably need about 100,000 MT to get it done, which is really good. Not much at all. And of course, you're going to be making MT through playing all those games. So by the time you get to KG's set, which you need Paul Pierce, who's about 25k, really cheap, and Kobe, who should be about 80k maybe, is about 80k. So you're going to need about 125,000 MT for this set, I'd say. And again, if you did the first set, if you had 100k to begin with, you'd probably be up to 125k just by playing those games. So that was about that for KG set. Then you move on to Clyde Glide's set. Oh my god, if I can speak. And we've got Brandon Roy coming in at about 90k. Hakeem coming in at about 40k. So I reckon for this set, you probably need about 150k. So they do get progressively more expensive as we go down the list here. But like I said, if you started with 100k, you're going to be making that MT as you go. And a lot of people do have that much MT just knocking around in their club as it is as standard. And then for this set, now you didn't need to buy the Rolando Blackman for the challenge. So you don't need to worry about him, but you do need to get the Diamond LeBron James. Now, at the moment, he is sitting at 200,000 MT, but that is because you come down here to the Moments Challenges, Moments number 7, LeBron, you need to use the Diamond LeBron James card. Now, that is why his price is really high. So as soon as that challenge goes away, his price will start coming down again. I imagine it will settle about 150,000 MT, and then the others in the set really don't cost too much. Even T-Mac isn't that much. So I'd say about 200 to 250k you're going to need for this Dirk Nowitzki set. And then moving down to the Isaiah set, obviously we know exactly how much this one costs. Joe Dumars for about 85k, Neek for about 45k. I'd say in total about 150k will get you this set. So all in all, is it worth it? Because of course, when you come down here, you're going to end up with 2 pink diamonds, and you're going to end up with 4 diamond cards. These 3, and of course the reward, which is Diamond Magic Johnson. So is it worth it? Absolutely. You're going to be making loads of MT along the way. You're going to be getting cards, and you don't have to lock in any sets. You can sell off all the cards. You can stay with your original lump of MT, and you can just loan the cards if you want to look at it that way. And at the end of it, you're going to get cards that you can lock into a set for another awesome card as well. And out of these guys, Steve Francis and Chris Webber are fantastic. Alonso Mourning, not so much. Don't really like that card too much. And then I can't pass comment on Andre, Sean, or Magic yet, because of course we only got Andre and Magic yesterday. So over this week we'll get gameplay with them, but not yet. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. And yeah, as usual, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.